today.
Welcome to the Kingsman's podcast, you sons of bitches. Crispy. The bar actually looks cool.
It does.
This will have a nice background.
Yeah, I think the lighting.
Okay.
We're back.
It's been a while. It's been actually what, 4 weeks? That's
Yeah.
almost a month now. For God's sakes, man, every single time.
We appreciate that 18 subscribers.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. We even got one while we were on sabbatical. While the 18th subscriber, the 18th subscriber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, while we were on a break, that's insane. So thank you so much, guys. And please do share our podcast with the rest of them, which we will be changing the name, by the way.
Yeah.
In case you haven't seen the intro to our video.
I'm sure it'll be in this video.
It will, yeah.
So-
We'll put it in. It's now called the Kingsman's Podcast. We just decided that right now, today. I think it's cool. Nishalvan actually came up with the idea, so
I watched
kudos
the
to
movie.
you. Yeah, kudos to you.
So, I never actually watched the second one. I never watched the second
There's a second one.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the first one, if I'm being honest with you.
It was quite cool.
What is it about?
Watch
It's like spy and stuff. Spies
yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
like basically like
Oh,
spies
cool.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I've been watching The Mandalorian recently. Have you heard that show?
Yeah, I love it. So,
It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
So the thing with me is I don't like series a lot.
Why not?
Because
It's like because you don't finish them or something.
no, it's because once I watch one and I'm addicted, then I like want to watch all. And then even if there's something important I have to do, like my mind is like on that series.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's very healthy to
No.
be doing that stuff.
Yeah, I
so-
guess so. I guess so. But
Yeah.
I've been watching the
Because I think there's another series that came out,
Mm.
The Umbrella Academy, the new season is out.
Oh,
No.
is it like with kids with superpowers and stuff?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was watching The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, which is basically like Star Wars.
Oh.
It is
I
part of
never
Star
really
Wars.
watched Star Wars. I never watched
I'm
Star Wars.
not that big of a fan.
So,
I'm okay, yeah.
I
basically-
Star Wars fans.
I like the bounty hunters only, not the Jedi's and stuff. So we're gonna move on to our first topic. It was 4 weeks since we made a video. I've had enough time to come up with some interesting topics. And
I
over
was
the
filming one video or 2 videos today.
you wanna film two?
I think it will be better.
Let's film two.
Yeah.
So we'll just break these topics in half.
Now we'll talk about this and we'll come up with it.
Cool, no problem, no stress. So
So let's just talk about
the main one,
the boxing.
the boxing in this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
KUN.
So over the 4 weeks where we want to break, a lot has happened in terms of the YouTube boxing space.
Yeah. A lot has happened.
KSI finally, when was it? This week actually,
Yeah, I think it
posted
was
on his
this
Instagram
week. Yeah.
that he's facing Alex Wassabi,
I don't
the
think
guy
it's a
that
good fight.
beat Deji.
I don't think. For
I also don't.
I understand like it's your first fight coming back into the sport, but like your whole thing was that you need to have a couple of fights before
You go to jail.
you go to Jake Paul because he's saying that he's the A side of it. So I don't think that fight is gonna actually make Jake scared. Like
You know what?
he's
I
not-
agree with you.
You're not gonna show anything in that fight.
Even if he does beat Alex Wasabi, it's not like
The only thing that will make it interesting is if he knocks out Alex Wasabi in like the first
the
two
first
rounds.
rounds. The first round, if he knocks out,
Yeah.
Alex, or if he gets at least a knockdown,
Yeah.
then I
No,
would say
like
a
Alex
clean
was
knockout,
a
a clean
knockout.
knockout,
clean knockout.
like sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the
with
only
you.
way it will be
Yeah,
interesting to
yeah,
like
no,
Jake.
yeah, because if he can knock out Alex Wasabi is not much of a challenge. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's not much of a challenge.
He's like I know he showed some skill.
But it was against Deji. That's the thing.
Yeah. And
He's not going to
Deji
do
will-
much against KSI. We all know KSI is going to win. He's going to win, but it's not going to be a significant win.
Yeah.
Like, if I was facing KSI next, and if he beat Alex Wasabi, I'll be like, okay, it's
Yeah.
Alex Wasabi.
Like at one point I thought you were gonna fight that MMA guy, the London Dennis.
Derwin Dallas.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, that will be interesting because
To-
Jake's been fighting.
Yeah.
MMA fighters.
To be fair, I wasn't really pulled into that fight. KSI versus Dylan.
I was actually because I felt like, okay, Jake is fighting MMA fighters. It will just show that KSI is still on that level of Jake.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, KSI going back and fighting Alex Wasabi, I mean,
Mhm.
I think Nate Robinson can beat Alex Wasabi.
I
If I'm being
don't know.
honest.
Maybe no.
Yeah.
No.
Telling you, bro. It was
Nate Robinson.
Nate
Maybe,
Robinson,
maybe,
the
maybe.
NBA guy.
Maybe, no.
I'm telling you, bro. Because the only reason we never see Nate fight properly was because he got knocked out.
Yeah, he was too impulsive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I say, I don't know about
But
Ben Askren, but
No, let's not talk about
Yeah.
him. Let's not talk about him.
he was bad.
He just did
But-
it for money. We all know he did it for money.
Yeah.
So nobody goes in there and just gets knocked out like that. When was it? The first round, wasn't it? It was the first round actually knockout for Ben.
no,
No, it was the first round.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure it was the first round.
it was like the second round.
No, I'm sure it was the first round.
What are your views? Who you think he should have faced? Because
KSI.
I don't like this fight, to be honest.
Maybe Tommy Fury. At least he's
Yeah.
a boxer.
And he's in the UK.
And now Tommy Fury's having problems coming to the US to fight Jake.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
KSI and Tommy
that's
Fury
full of-
would have been much better because they're both in the UK. They can't make excuses, and they both can box.
Yeah,
And Tommy's a professional boxer as well.
yeah, that would have made
That
more
would
sense.
have made a lot more sense, and it would have scared Jake a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I say even when YouTube
Because
boxers-
then I feel like KSI would have had the upper hand on Jake.
yeah, because he's a professional boxer.
yeah, and Jake's been fighting MMA guys.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think that would have been a really good fight.
Because there's no point
KSI.
fighting an MMA guy in a boxing match.
Yeah.
There's no point. Fight a professional boxer.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to be a top tier boxer like Mayweather or something. Just fight someone that's in the sport.
Yeah.
already. That would make
Because
a lot more
like
sense.
Alex Wassabi just came to boxing last
Exactly.
year.
Last year.
Or this
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
Was it this year? Last year. Early this
I
year.
think it was late last year.
Late last year.
Late last year.
And now like really did he like I think it would have been a better
It's
fight
first
for
round. Ben Askren got knocked
So-
out in the first round. Yeah.
I think it would have been a better fight Jarvis and KSI.
Short Jarvis.
Yeah.
Big job. No. The weight difference.
I mean KSI lost so much weight for Alex.
He does still does. I mean, he's built. He's big.
Yeah, but then you can tell Jarvis to pick up.
You know, that's also.
I mean, who do you think will win in a fight between Alex and Jarvis?
Jarvis.
Yeah,
Jarvis
exactly.
would destroy
So now,
Alex.
if you want to look like the best, go after the best.
Go after the best. Yeah.
Like I mean, that's where you can respect like Kim.
Like yeah.
Kim, they said Taylor Holder was the best boxer.
They destroyed him.
Kim destroyed him. They say Austin, it's gonna be a tough match.
I don't
Even
think-
KSI says it's gonna be a tough match.
I doubt, bro.
Who do you think is gonna win that?
Gib. My money's on Gib.
I also think Kim's gonna win because I feel like Austin's been fighting at a certain level,
Yeah.
like of height wise opponents, where Kim he fights like low.
He's Gib.
And he
Both Gibbs
like
fights
cuts
have.
under all of
Yeah.
these things.
Both Gibbs fights have been taller people.
Yeah.
Jake was taller than him, and Taylor Holder was taller than him. Gib is like 5'8", I think, and the
Yeah.
rest were like 6 foot and above.
Yeah. Sure. So
Austin McGroom's only fought his level. He's never really fought someone bigger than him.
yeah.
So I think Gib has.
And he
enough
also
level.
only had one fight.
That's
and-
true. That's true.
My opinion, I think Kim is gonna win also because
I think
here's
Gib.
one.
Yeah.
I thought if Austin McBroom had the power, you would win the fight against Kim. But
He lacks power.
he lacks power, and you've seen that against Price Hall because he's been continuously punching that guy in the face and he never
Yeah.
dropped on the ground.
He didn't even get knocked down.
Yeah, exactly. So, Kim, I think he's gonna win the fight.
Gib at least has some type of power. in
But
him.
then is it on Austin McBroom's boxing unit? Because
think
then he
it
might
is, yeah.
turn into like a draw. I feel like
You think they might screw over him again?
if Kim is winning the fight, he'll make it a draw.
They
I
mustn't do that, man.
Yeah.
That's the problem with fighting in America. That's the only problem.
Because I think that Austin McBroom is going like next year. He doesn't want, he's giving up YouTube or something, and he wants to go on vacation and stuff. So he's gonna try to make the money off this boxing event.
And go on because apparently he lost most of his money, isn't?
Yeah. So
That's why he's taking it. If he wanted big money, he wouldn't have faced KSI. I think KSI would destroy him.
that's the thing. I feel like he sees it as an opportunity also.
Yeah.
If he beats Kim, he knows KSI wants to fight him already.
See, that's the problem with most of these YouTube boxers. They do it for money.
Yeah.
And that's why I think, if let's say, for example, if you and I were in the ring with him, I think we'd win. If I'm being honest, if we had enough training, bro,
If we had enough training,
I think we would.
I think so.
Because we wouldn't do it for the money.
Yeah.
Just want to fight.
Yeah.
I just want to fight.
Just for that boxing.
Just for the experience of being in the ring.
Yeah, so I think this whole thing became like about money.
Yeah, and I hated it.
And like about fame. Who is the most followers?
Yeah, that's true, that's true. But the thing about boxing, there's crime involved in boxing, bro. There's so much of, not crime, sorry, corruption. Like what happened to Gib when he faced your older, when he wrote. There's corruption in it, and I don't like it now. I mean, it's still entertaining. I'm still gonna watch it, hesitantly. But only the big matches. I'm gonna watch Alex versus KSI.
I'm gonna watch it, but it's not like a fight that I want.
Deji versus Fuzi.
If Alex wins this, damn.
KSI can't box again. He can't box again.
Yeah, he can't. It's
box
over.
again.
It's like he should just be on
Jake
YouTube.
wouldn't even bother with KSI if he loses to
Yeah.
Alex. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even bother calling him out. You wouldn't talk crap about him. It'll be over for KSI. He has to win.
So, if Alex pulls us off, it could be a big thing for Alex.
Bro, it could be huge for Alex.
It will
Because
be
technically,
huge.
KSI still has the belt.
Yeah.
Alex will be technically champion.
Yeah. And everyone's gonna want to fight him. So,
If Alex wins, if he finds a way to win,
that will be.
that will change the whole shift of YouTube, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
The whole thing was shot.
I won't even talk crap about Alex Wassabi at that point. I'll just be like, you know what, fair play.
Like,
Fair play.
I like to watch his videos.
He's okay. He's not.
But like, he's a good person. But like,
He seemed like a good person, yeah.
the whole.
It's just his voice I can't take seriously.
But I can take him seriously.
I can't
but
take
like,
his voice seriously.
I don't see
Like,
him
he
in the
hasn't reached
boxing
puberty
world of YouTube.
What?
Alex Wassabi.
You don't see him. He doesn't seem like a guy that can fights. Yeah, that's true. That's
So,
true. But to be fair, most of the American boxers don't seem like in the YouTube. They don't seem like they're good fighters.
yeah, I mean,
Like even
JJ's
Bryce Hall-
back. Fozy's back.
Like even Bryce Hall won 40 street fights, loses in
Yeah.
third round. He got beaten badly. My ass 40
He
street
must have
fights.
been one of his friends with him.
Yeah.
That's how he won those street fights.
Speaking of Deji, he's returned
Yeah.
from the grave.
He's been returning from the grave. That guy, I don't know, he's a vampire. He's just popping up like the Undertaker all the time. Dead. He's alive. Get knocked down.
Come back up again.
Come back up.
But you know what?
No, look here. They should have just finished it. Like over. Fuzi had a bad loss against Slam, man.
Yeah.
But
He didn't get knocked down. He didn't lose because of stamina.
yeah, I don't care even if he got knocked down. This is his second fight back. So he can like prove himself again.
Yeah.
Deji had so many times to
that's
prove
so
himself
true.
and he's still
Who was
messed up.
Yeah. Oh man, this is.
Yeah, so
I mean, if Deji loses, nobody's going to be surprised. At least this point, nobody will be surprised. But then you can't.
if he wins, I don't want him to be. To be honest, like
Yeah.
no, because the thing with Deji is if he wins, his ego's gonna get higher again.
Yeah. That's
And then
always
he's gonna be like, I wanna fight this person next. And then you're like, you lost like 3 times already.
And he beat Fuzi. No offense, but Fuzi is not a good person. Like, he's not a strong person to beat. Like you said before, if you want to be the best, you beat the best.
Yeah.
So him beating Fuzi is not going to do anything to the boxing world. Nobody's going to be scared of Deji.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, hey, you lost your 3 fights before. But who do you think is gonna win that fight, to be
Between
honest?
Fuzi and Deji. Honestly, I don't know, man. These two, I don't know.
If you have to make a choice.
If I have to
right
make
now.
a choice. It'll either be Deji or it'll be a draw.
Yeah.
Because I'm judging it based on the 2 fights that I've seen from both of them. Deji because of his stamina. Fuzi
The thing
because
with Fuzi is,
he has no technique, he has no skill.
but he can take a punch.
He can take a punch. That's true, he can't take a punch, you've seen it.
Yeah. You've seen Fuzi take a punch,
Yeah.
his bloody nose.
Yeah, he can take a punch.
He was
I'll
there
give him that.
still. Deji took a punch to the stomach and then he kneeled down. Like, I don't know.
It'll either be Deji, but it'll be a decision win, it won't be a knockout. It won't even go to, I don't know, it'll be a it's hard with these two.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
so hard with these two.
Because we never really seen
Yeah.
Fuzi fight. Like,
We've never seen any of
Probably.
them win, none
Yeah.
of them have won a fight.
yeah.
So it's difficult with these two.
I think this might be more interesting than Alex versus KSI. And this is the
You know
undercard
what?
of
You're
the
right,
event.
because we don't know who's going to win.
Yeah.
So at least with the KSI
Yeah.
versus Alex, we know who's kind of going to win.
Exactly.
But with the Fuzi and Deji, we don't know who's going to win.
Did you see Slim was gonna fight that other guy?
Which guy?
What's his name? You know that guy that what's it? He had that fight in the YouTube thing, and then he like what he did with that person? He like punched him in the eye or something.
The cowboy.
Oh, they held him and they punched him. What's the guy's name?
I don't know, man. Slim,
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Then they had like an altercation in like a hotel or something, and then they both beat each other up and stuff. So they called it up. You know the guy that remember? I don't know what it is. I can't even remember now. But he like hit the guy while he was down or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. Landon McBroom might fight
Adam Sala.
Adam Sala. That's a good fight.
Well,
Well, okay, but like Adam's been like full of crap. So we
yeah,
don't know
I'm
which
on
ones
his
he's
side.
been.
I'm on
Yeah.
my side of Landon.
I don't know if Adam can actually box like those other videos before his boxing matches in Dubai and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I think Adam might. If
But he's full of shit, man.
yeah, he is full of crap.
I think that's the video.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Yeah. We're gonna be filming 2, so stay tuned. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and goodbye. Until next time, which is right now.
Yeah.